Namaskaram, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to DK Square. I am Deepthi Koppa and I'm back in my kitchen. Today we're going to make one of the most amazing street foods of all times, like from Delhi ki galiya to the streets of Bengaluru, from the nukkars of Bombay to Kolkata ki raste. North, south, east and west, this is definitely the best. Now after so much of hype, I'm bloody hell sure you want to head to the kitchen and see what's cooking. So come on, let's get started. Yep, today we're going to be making Punjabi Samosas. I'm sure there's not a soul who doesn't know about them, but if you still existed, now you know. So let's start off by making the dough in a mixing bowl. Add 2 cups of plain flour, season it with some salt and add ajwain. It's good for digestion. Then we need to add some kind of shortening. You can add butter, any vegan alternative, but I prefer clarified butter. Yes, my desi dil loves desi ghee. Now mix all of them together. Now with the help of some water, we're going to be making it into a semi-stiff dough. Make sure you add water little by little so it doesn't get soggy or too hard in between. So once the dough is ready, make sure you cover it and let it rest for at least 20 minutes. Meanwhile, let's start off by making the filling. Now I'm just taking a pan, adding some oil. To that I'm adding cumin seeds, sauteing it a minute or two, and then I'm adding a dollop of ginger garlic paste. I love ginger garlic paste, but if you don't like it, make sure to skip it. We're going to be frying it till the raw smell goes, and then I'm adding finely chopped onions to them. We're again going to be sauteing this till it practically turns translucent. The onions are translucent, we're going to be adding all the seasonings. We're adding salt, chaat masala, chili powder, coriander powder and cumin powder. Make sure to saute and mix all of them together and wait till the raw smell of all the spices goes. Now that our onions are covered in a blanket of spices, we will be adding the potatoes. Make sure to squish the potatoes. I'm using 3 boiled potatoes, and if you're finding difficult just like me to squish them, think about your worst boss, or even better, think about your spouse. Not necessary, but trust me, it makes the job a lot easier. Here I'm just adding a dash of lime because I love my samosas to be a bit tangy, but if you're not a fan, just skip it. And we're going to be mixing all of them together and let it cool for some time before we add the mixture and make samosas. Now that my dough is rested enough and the filling has cooled, let's assemble them. Take a piece of dough, shape it into a ball and dust it with some plain flour. Now roll it out into a round shape like this. Now my geometry might be bad, but who's doing maths here? So don't worry. Who says it's not perfect? So stop saying and trust me, this is doable. After we cut them into 2 pieces, now take one out, lightly apply water as shown on the edges, then shape them like cones. Make sure you seal the edges well, because if you don't, then when you're frying them, it's gonna create a lot more mess, and cleaning that mess would get messier. So suit yourself. Now we're just gonna fill in the fillings. Make sure you put that fold, otherwise your samosas might not be sitting, they might be sleeping. I guess wonder who likes sleeping samosas. prepared a lot more of them, and now that my conically shaped big butt men are ready, looking so cute in that circle thingy, come on, let's fry them. They go into a pot of medium hot oil being very, very important. They go one by one, and now let's get going and get them fried till they're golden brown. Look at them, they're like all bubbling up and enjoying their pool of jacuzzi, just swimming around and swirling around. Are they not enjoying too much? Okay, now that they are golden brown, it's time to remove them out. Come on out, swim time over, babies. There they are, my hot samosas. Wonder where the steam escaped. Poof. Serve them with some fiery brown but sweet tamarind chutney and pleasantly green but spicy mint chutney. If you don't have any dip at hand, make sure you serve it with some ketchup or just enjoy just the way they are. They're just so perfect like that. So bon appetit, people. Enjoy and let us know how it turned out. If that was fun and by chance you liked our video, make sure to hit the like button and please show us some love. Subscribe to our channel. Until next time, I see you guys. Stay safe. Take care. Bye.